From a human standpoint, or human way of looking at things, we can only imagine how God felt when he stepped back and looked at all of creation and how beautiful it was. As he says in the book of Genesis, he looked at it all and saw it to be very good. He had a divine purpose. His divine love was so vast that he wanted to share it and share it with you and me. So he gave us this whole beautiful earth and all of creation and calls us to work with him, cooperating with him to bring about its potential. And so it's not only the success of sciences and so forth, which are marvelous, but it's also the simple work that each and every one of us do every day. We are cooperating, I guess I should say, in the work of creation. When you look at the gardens at your homes that you planted, the flowers and trees and so forth, you're participating in God's creation. When you just keep your home in good shape, being a stewardship of creation. When we look at our church and all the things that we do here, it's the work of our hands. And above all, it says as we prepare for the Eucharist, that this bread and wine is the work of human hands. And we give it to God, and he consecrates it, making it his body and blood, and gives it back to us in a marvelous way. So Labor Day, we see that God calls us to cooperate. He calls husbands and wives to bring children into the world. Those are all calls in the will of God. There's so many babies being born in our parish lately, if you haven't noticed. It's so wonderful to see their parents bringing them here to Mass, and they're just so beautiful. God's creation coming to us through human love. We realize also in our society that not everybody has a job. Many people are unemployed. Many people are suffering because of the work conditions that they have, unjust work conditions. For all those things, we must continue to work as the church calls us for justice, so that everybody will have the opportunity to work and to be productive. It will only happen one person at a time, like all things. And so we resolve today to do our work that we're called to as best we can and put it into God's hands so he can bring about great things. And he does. He does. The scriptures tell us that we shouldn't worry about anything. All of us have a tendency to worry, don't we? But he's saying don't worry, because that doesn't accomplish anything. Just be grateful for today. Do the best you can today and offer it to God, and he will take care of the rest. Let us stand and offer our prayers and petitions.